Out of the way the guys bounced back after that disappointing loss last week, I really felt like, after the game last week, our guys were motivated to go play again. 5.5 days later, they showed up today, and it's not just today, but I mean they worked hard throughout the course of the week to get back on track. Started fast, obviously had that game in hand at halftime, which is rare in college football, and it was a little sloppy in the second half, but was able to play a lot of people, and that'll be good for building depth moving forward. So. Good to win a game. Obviously, be 1-1. Proud of the guys the way that they did that. Take some questions.
Do you start with some offensive line stuff? Isaiah already plays. You talked about redshirting.
Wanted to, but you lose Grant, and he's not ready to play. But we need bodies. So. He had done enough in practice to show me that he's big and can do a couple of things. He's a million miles away, but he's a big body that tries hard. Yeah, we played him, so let's get him ready to play.
Then to talk about Will Greer, the biggest change from week 1 to week 2 and his overall play today.
Started better. Last week it kind of took him. A half to get going. Where this week he was what appeared to be very comfortable from snap one. So started good, started better. I think that's going to continue to improve just the timing aspect of it. I mean, him getting this, the speed of the game, being comfortable with that, and then just the overall timing with receivers. Is something that's continuing. It's good to see Marcus get out there and do a few things because we need more guys to step up at receiver and play. It's good to get a lot of those young guys some reps, and we'll look at it and evaluate it and see if they can contribute right now or not.
Is the bigger value of getting those guys reps just getting them out there so you can see what it's like, or having that on video for teaching?
It's both. I mean, you don't know how guys are going to respond until they actually get out there and play. Like what I saw out of Reggie, he's not scared. You don't really know until you look at it. But those guys got to continue to develop, and the timing aspect of it with Will is the most important thing. We knew him and Marcus were on the same page, but to see him hit that deep one was good.
Coach, the play that Greer made in the second quarter, nearly throwing the touchdown passes, he was kind of falling down pretty much. Does that at all add to his mystique, so to speak, or is that a play that you never want to see again?
Well, I told him if he gets hit again, I think it was after that, I said, if you get hit again, I'm going to bench him. Because when we talked about this, we knew he carried the ball too much in the first game. We don't want him to get hit like that. We don't want him to carry the ball. He pulled one on his own read, and I yelled at him for that too. This isn't a game where he needs to do that, but he's a football player and can keep things alive and make plays like that, which is fun to watch.
Yeah.
We need to continue to keep him out of harm's way when we can.
Are you happy with the run game now, or are you intrigued with it right now?
Am I happy with it or what?
Are you happy with it, or are you intrigued right now? You want to see more out of the run game going forward?
We had another 100-yard rusher. I think we averaged 4 or 5 yards a carry, something like that. So I'm happy with it. I mean, we're throwing the ball more now. I mean, I've sat here and one of the reasons why I hired Jake is because I forgot how to throw it. As much as we've been running the ball over the last couple of years, but we're still going to run the ball. And, Crawford had another 100-yard game. We got 4 backs that we feel okay about getting back there playing. So I like where it's at. They stacked the box. We probably could have thrown the ball every down, and the outcome would have been the same. They knew they had to stop the run. They knew they had to put a lot of people up in there to do it. It looked like cover 0 a lot. So, but we forced the run, and we wanted to. And there's going to be times where we're going to have to run the ball into a lot of numbers, and we got to be able to execute. But we did an okay job of that tonight.
And I know this is kind of conjecture, but do you feel if you had Sims last week that possibly the result might have been different, just from the things he could do?
Probably. He's a good player. You kind of want to play your good players.
Yeah.
There's a news flash.
What about him, Dana, in the return game?
Oh,
At the end of the season, was that the plan?
coming into it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it concern right now place kicker or just a wait and see evaluation?
You know, I mean, he's pretty daggone consistent inside the 40. You know, unfortunately, he missed 2 of them that were outside the 40. There's going to be times where we're going to need him to hit those. You know, if it's a game-winning thing, I'd like to think that we would do a better job of centering the ball with those deep kicks like that. The yardage didn't tell me to go for it. It was too long. They were both 4th and longs. You know, if those were 4th and shorts in that, you know, area of the field, I typically go for it. But I just didn't feel good doing it because they were 4th and long, and I figured we'd get him a little bit of work at it. But I know what he's capable of. Mike does a good job consistently inside the 40, so you know, that's. But if we're gonna need a long one, that's kind of up to me to help set up.
And we sat here for about 5 minutes so far in this press conference, and maybe 6, 7, I don't know, but David Sims' name hasn't even mentioned. Is it already taken for granted that he's going to do the things that he did?
Who are we talking about?
Sims?
Marcus Sims?
Sills.
Oh, I'm sorry, Still.
Sills, David Sills. Yeah, he's Mr. Consistency. I mean, he's the same guy in practice than he is out there. I mean, the kid loves football. And yeah, it's obviously one of Will's main guys. You know, they knew where 12 was today, based on what he did last week. But you get, you know, another guy doing it. Cron made some big catches, I thought, especially on 3rd down. Then you get Marcus being able to take the top off of it. You know, I knew those were our top 4 guys. What David brings to the table more than anything is a starting quarterback mentality in the huddle and an extremely hard worker every single day.
Dan Kaiser, 2 bigs, just what do you think his play overall besides just
Really good. Yeah, really good. I mean, he's a man amongst boys out there. He intercepted a pass in I think Tuesday's practice or Wednesday's practice. I was like, geez, I didn't think he could catch. I mean, the one white brother that is on defense because he can't catch. And he laughed, and he had 2 good picks tonight. He's a good player.
And you mentioned wanting to limit the contact in the field. So did you think about pulling him at halftime?
No, I wanted to work on halftime stuff, you know, and I thought we were bad at it, so it was, I guess, the wrong approach. But you know, wanted our guys to have to go in there and make adjustments and come back out, get ready to go, and then go out and have to play, restart your engine, so to speak. We wanted to practice that halftime thing. So I never thought we should pull them. I wanted everybody to go back out there and play at least a series or so. We didn't do a very good job coming out after halftime and playing. Human nature, I guess.